Ndị be anyị na Bọlachi, anyị sị ka ọ dịrị unu na mma, anyị sị ka nke onye chikwelu ya zelu. Dịka o si dị, ya bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si bịa na uhuruchi nketa iwetara unu ya bụ ozi gbasara maka ihe na-eme na the Old Eastern Region. Dịka unu anụ ka o si ada, nwanne anyị nwoke wetara anyị ozi n'elu akwụkwọ. Nke ahụ o wetara bụ, o kwuru sị na ndị Nigerian gọọmenti bụ nke onye isi fa bụ President Bola Tinubu fa agbago nkịtị na atụmatụ ndị mmadụ na-eche gbasatara maka ka ga-esi budata Maazị Simon Ekpa bụ the Biafran Prime Minister. Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa make a shocking move as Tinubu's government Christopher Musa on the lawn after Biafran Prime Minister reject bail condition. Hear the news in details. All right, according to updated Makiawe Benira Kono Bosinketa, because one of the Biafran activists with the Yabife, because according to Naragia before what they do, the Kia Gesia Bifeliatia Bastamaki na Uku. Over to you, sir.
European countries is Finland. They fought USSR to stand still and broke away in 1956 and become a sovereignty. This is what attracted them to help the Biafrans during Nigerian Biafra war in 1967 to 1970. So how could somebody just logically come out with all these conk and bull stories about Finland? I believe in Alex Saul. Not trying to contravene US or international act or charter. They have actually violated it. Nothing like trying to contravene. They have actually violated US charter, US objectivities. One of US objective, UN objectives, sorry, I mean the member nations that, constituted the United Nations Organization, UNO. They have actually, contravened one of the objectivities. I don't know what to understand. They are now begin to infringe on Simon Ekpa's human rights. Are you listening to me? Spying on him for what? Denouncing Biafra for what? See, I don't believe all this news anyway. The rest, I am your respondent. I am responding here. And I am responding here, and I don't believe that Finland could have gone that far. Finland has gone too far. Meaning that Finland is no longer a Scandinavian nation I know in Europe. If Finland could go that far of intervening on Biafra, emergence, this very late. No, I don't believe. It is when I learned or listened from Fox News, BBC, CNN, and other media platforms. I don't know what I understand. That's when I could believe this, let me say, fictitious story. Unbelievable. Finland was with the former USSR until in 1956 they actually got their independence from USSR and become a sovereign state. And today we actually know that the best allies in 1967, 68, 69, and 70 that Biafra ever heard was Finland. So why this kind of Tinubu administration, that has, made Finland to at least deviate from being a good nation, good friend, ally they are to Biafran nation. All these are fake, propaganda. Fake propaganda. I don't believe that Finland of all people, all country, could descend this low. No. Impossible, if there's any word like that. What I mean is impossible. It is not impossible. It is impossible for Finland to have done that. A lie. Ekpa has right to agitate for Biafra. Ekpa has right to travel anywhere he goes without having microchip on his body. Do you know what it means? It means even if he's sleeping, they are watching him. In his privacy, they are watching him. If Ekpa is in the restroom, Finland is following him. For what? All these are Nigerian propaganda. No. And he is not going to denounce Biafra. Biafra will not be denounced, renounced, rejected by any of us in Igbo land or from Igbo land. We are all Biafrans, and nobody has the audacity in and outside the world to stop us. God actually knows that it is our own natural heritage. To every Igbo man to voice out in that regard. Regard of what? emergence of Biafra, the first black Jewish state, nobody could curtail us from at least making an announcement about the new emergence of the Prince of Africa, that is Biafra. I'm telling you that Finland could never have said that, or at least infringed on Mazi Simon
So
Ekpa
are you
Joko.
sure that they've not made this
No, no, they
conditions?
did not. Mbano, Finland, we know, is more advanced than
but-
Britain.
but-
Finland, we know, is the most advanced countries. Not one of most advanced Scandinavian countries is Finland. They fought USSR to stand still and broke away in 1956 and become a sovereignty. This is what attracted them to help the Biafrans during Nigerian Biafra war in 1967 to 1970. So how could somebody just logically come out with all these conk and bull stories about Finland? I believe in Alex Starr, the current Finnish president, wouldn't have descended that low. We know that Nigerian political, leaders, Nigerian president, and so on and so forth, they've actually failed Nigerians, and their way of life here is never, ever equated to that of the Scandinavian country. Scandinavian country is Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Oslo, Norway, and the rest of them. Let me tell you, no, I said no. It is untrue. Then the roles played by Ono's widow, Ono's daughter, that's Ojuku's widow, has actually spelled out the kind of people we have in Enugu State. They are Igbos, but I'm telling you that they are Igbo not. They have little way of reasoning. I repeat it again. Enugu man could not equate an Anambra man because the way Enugu man thinks is quite different from the way Anambra man thinks.
Different ideas.
Yes, different ideas, different ideology, different way of understanding. And if you ask me, I will tell you that the kind of cranium contents of their brain departments is still quite different from ours. I'm from Anambra State. How could Ono's daughter, hey God, Ojuku's widow, is now against turning herself, spanking on Biafra emancipation? It means that she's working with Soludo, the like of Soludos. Soludo, Ekwe Mbadike, Ekwe Dike. Then, Hope Uzodema, Obilo Monia Akanana, Wawaja. 2, 3, Francis Wafu. Francis Wafu actually defeats a child that strayed away from the council or gathering of his clan and lost. That is Wafu. Then 4th is Hope Uzodema. No, Peter Mba. Peter Mba is number 4th, actually the governor of Enugu State. I have actually said several things, made various remarks about his conception. Conception, I mean, is how his mother took pregnancy that actually produced Peter Mba. I don't think it's from Igbo land. That's what I said. I'm trying to tell you that I don't care the whole 5 states, southeastern governor, only Alex Oti is our brother. The rest are Fulani Janjaweeds, errand boys, and I'm telling you that they are not from Igbo extraction. Do you know what? As in conception theory, life begins at conception. If actually that all their paternities are not questionable, I don't think they would behave that way to their brothers. Samnak Panjoko and Mazi Nandi Kanu. Then largely the way they are treating the issue of Biafra emergence, I'm telling you, I am and can never be their part of them, their brother, their nephew, or whatever they might call me. These people are not, those governors, only Alex Oti. The rest are not from Igbo land.
The rest are not from Igbo.
I'm telling you.
But I've heard a prophet come out to say that that he warned Ekpa of not traveling. His name is Prophet Ade. Ade, yes, he's based in the US. He said Ekpa should be warned, just like nnamdi kanu, not to travel
Again,
outside Finland that is see potential danger. But why do you think that they want to seek?
Ngwanụ daalụ nne nụ ụmụnne m dịka unu si na-esoro anyị n'Igbo Media. Gịnị ka unu nwere ikwu na nkọwa nke unu gbasịta maka ihe unu nọ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa? Gwa anyị ife iche n'ụdị nke gị, deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere, ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o wereta ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. ndewo na ụmụnne m ka emesịa nụ.